Hello everyone, welcome back to Fableheim and Baldur's Gate 3. The resisting Dark Urge Solaire continues his adventures in honor mode, heading to Act 2. Yes, we are done in Act 1 after we talked to a few more individuals, and we'll be heading to Act 2 through the Underdark. I'm looking forward to it because I missed like half, at least, of Act 2 in my first playthrough. But first, one of our several people to speak with is Barkus Root.
I thank you for the invitation to your camp. It's, well appointed, not too crowded, perfect for thinking. And I've been doing just that.
About what?
It's about Wulbren. We know he's been taken to Moonrise Towers, and we know I'm going to save him. The problem is this: a preponderance of evidence that I am a terrible adventurer.
We can agree on that.
I'm not sure I should trust Wulbren's fate to, well, me.
Well, I am destined for Moonrise Towers myself. I could look for him.
You've done so much already. I'm hesitant to prevail upon you again. But I can't risk recapture. I barely escaped last time. You'd do it then. You'd look for him.
I shall.
That's very decent of you.
My girl.
Thank you. There's something else you should know. Something I can no longer ignore. Rune powder. Do you know what it is?
I tried to get it, and I failed, so... Other than a valuable explosive, perhaps not.
Until very recently, I thought rune powder was a myth. A substance so powerful it could fell a city. A nation. The Ironed Hand gnomes have proven the impossible. Rune powder is real, and they have it in their possession.
Well, what do they want with it?
Destruction. The only thing it's good for. But destruction of what? Well, I'm hoping Wulbren will be able to tell us. I shouldn't have let him drift away. Shouldn't have let that lot get their claws into him. Now more than ever, I need to find him. We need to find him. He's the only one I might be able to speak to sensibly.
Okay. I'll find your friend, and together we'll prevent the destruction. Probably, that the Iron Hand gnomes had plans.
I'd kiss you, but neither of us deserve that.
At least you're sensible.
Thank you.
Alright. Something else?
Like what?
A great question. Can I trade with you? I thought I could for some reason. Your smoke powder bombs. Are you an alchemist?
Alchemist, tinkerer, adventurer, curmudgeon. I wear many hats, most with great enthusiasm. Thank you for noticing.
Great. Alright. Well, good talking with you, buddy. So in my first playthrough, I didn't rescue the Wulbren. In fact, I didn't rescue, I only rescued Minthara, that was it. So yeah, I'm very curious to see where this goes. And I did save the gnomes, if I recall, but I never, found them again. I don't know if that's because I didn't save people in Moonrise Towers, but hey.
We've had some
Hopefully we find out today.
Maybe we can still go back for the others.
Speaking of the Iron Hand gnomes.
Our work is bigger than any one of us.
Thanks again for offing that drow. Only made it here because of you. But I can't stop thinking about the rest of us. Stuck in Moonrise with a bunch of sadists. Poor bastards.
Alright.
Half of what they're saying, but at least they're peaceful.
I should speak up.
No need for me to ask how you fared. Some of my kin have already made it here, safe and sound.
It's past time we were back in the city.
But if you find yourself there, call on us. The Ironed Hand gnomes are good friends to have.
Okay. Well, can you trade? No. What will you do when you return?
Like I say, we Iron Hands make good friends. But bad enemies too. Some folk are about to be reminded of that.
Okay.
Bigger than any one of us.
Now, of course, I would stop the loss of life. But, we'll see who they're targeting.
Peacebringer, be at home.
I have something for you.
The Drow sought to shatter our circle. Now his flesh may feed its growth. In dealing death, you have brought this circle life, and thus we name you Life Chanter.
Thanks, bud. Oh, nice. We get a little song. One thing I want to do, one day anyway, is bring a Spore Druid here.
As our circle grows, so shall your song. Wherever you go, only listen, and you may hear it.
I'm assuming they have some unique stuff going on. We got the Envoy's Amulet, which gives us the voice of the circle, which does what? An ally +2 bonus on persuasion check for 10 turns. Okay.
At least they're peaceful.
I think I used that for a little bit, but that was it. That was the last thing. We're done. With Act 1, of course. It is time to head to Act 2. Now, there are two ways into Act 2. One is through the Mountain Pass, which is what I did in my first playthrough, and the second one is through the Underdark, which is what we'll be doing
Same as our
today.
site.
Now, there is someone in Act 1, or Act 1.5 in the Mountain Pass, that I haven't talked to, but I'm actually really... Oh, this is the wrong one. I'm really curious if he'll just show up. So we're gonna... It's not that important. We'll, see how it fares. This place is a lot emptier than last time, huh? Alrighty. Here we go. Onwards, my friends, to Act 2. I believe I've done it all. Yes, we march. Now, Act 2, as I mentioned, I missed about 50% of it last time, maybe even more. And this time I'm going to see it all. I have great plans. And some of those involve a lot of resisting. Alrighty. Where are we?
They should all be running.
Blank?
We offer our prayers to the Dark Lady, whose comfort and grace heals all.
Huh. Absolutist Expedition Trunk.
There is
Shadowheart?
work to do. Well, what are you hiding?
Great question. I need to long stride everybody as well. We're going to find out real quick why I wanted both a cleric and a bard. I mean, to be fair, they're just good classes. But, they're going to come in real big handy here. I'm going to have to commit a little bit of indiscriminate violence, but don't worry about it. Just trust me that the target deserves it.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Probably. I don't actually know much about his lore, but we'll see. Oh, I guess I don't miss him. Good sir, weary traveler who's level 20.
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man. May I inquire if perchance you retain among your traveling companions a man who adheres to the given name of Gale?
As a matter of fact, I do. He's resting in camp and speaks an awful lot like you.
Ever a man of leisure. Would it pain you greatly to assist me along the little voyage I intend to undertake to this aforementioned camp?
I mean, I'd like to know who I'd be bringing to see Gale.
Should it be the nature of our acquaintance that interests you, well, you may safely classify Gale and I as friends. Should it be the nature of your present interlocutor that you desire to drag from the dark and unknown, I shall be glad to aid in your quest for illumination and identify myself as Elminster. Elminster Ormar. Now, if this answer satisfies you, let us linger no longer in this limbo of indecision, but set course for your camp forthwith.
Alrighty.
Oh, a splendid notion. Please, after you. My thanks for your excellent guidance. Ah, and yonder I spy the object of my pursuit.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
I don't understand. How so on my behalf?
I was bid to spare neither time nor my own self to find you. She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a 10-day I've gone without honest fare, worthy of the name. Drank naught but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it?
We're not in the habit of taking in vagabonds. I mean, I suppose we could part with a few of our rations.
And a great kindness that would be. See, Gale? Even in these barren parts, the art of hospitality begets inspired new works. If only one keeps up the practice.
Oh, for the love of...
Fine, fine. I'll turn a deaf ear to the clarion calls with which my scorned stomach beseeches me. Graver matters are at hand. Plenty to digest, after all. A good deal to stew over, if you will. Words ladled with import should be savored so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster.
Right. You see, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mistra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers.
Okay. It must be a great honor to be so entrusted by your gods. I'm pretty sure Elminster is a chosen of Mistra. Like 98% sure.
I could debate you on that.
Ha!
You know where you went wrong, Gale. No, we needn't dwell on that here and now. But even so, you're to be given a chance of redemption.
Mistra would consider... forgiveness?
She would consider what she considers to be forgiveness.
Ah!
Mistra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the Absolute, that most insidious of evils.
You wouldn't happen to know of a cure, would you? Some all-powerful parasite withering spell, perhaps?
Alas, the creature that afflicts you, the ill-begotten magic that it weaves, is inextricably conjoined with both the greater purpose and the greater master that it serves. You must know that the Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mystra's belief that only you can.
Uh-huh. How so?
The orb.
Precisely. Mystra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help, or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the Absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
You'll be rid of both the Absolute and Gale in one fell swoop. That's funny. You're asking him to kill himself.
He is not. But it seems that Mystra is.
Ah, yeah.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend. But such is Mystra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the Absolute. And for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mystra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. Mistrariel, Italion, Thras, Annas, It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
On my honor, it shall be done.
On my honor? I'm not sure yet I can say the same.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
Okay. So basically, Mystra wants him to blow himself up to destroy the Absolute.
An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable.
He talks a lot.
I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days.
Indeed, indeed. Yeah, Elminster is, I think, like the creator of D&D's character that he played like back when he was creating D&D. So he's kind of just been an insert for a long time. I'd always imagined Elminster to be more imposing.
The Doddering Act is merely an illusion, one he's most adept at maintaining. Elminster is the most formidable wizard in the realms. Perhaps in existence. For Mystra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left.
Gale, now let's not get too emotional. You're seriously considering doing what Elminster said.
Of course. We offer the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go. Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the absolute will be gone, and I along with it.
I'm trying to think of how Solaire... So personally, of course, I want Gale to not do this. And in my previous playthrough, Fabe was very much against the gods. But now we're Solaire. And Solaire is all about Lathander specifically. Although he is a cleric still. There surely must be another way.
If there was, I'm sure the goddess of magic and the greatest wizard who ever lived would have identified it. But alas, only one solution is offered. That remains ahead of us for now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating.
Oh boy. I'd like to say number 2, that you're not blowing yourself up.
Let's save such certainty for the moment such a decision is upon us. You may feel differently once we know what we're truly up against.
I may. I think people consider that like the easiest way to beat honor mode. Just have Gale go boom. But we'll see. Or not, come at the final stage of it anyway. It is possible to do that in Act 2, but I'm pretty sure it's considered a bad ending. I'm pretty sure. Adept of the Absolute. Now, I don't know where this is going to spit us out. Ooh. In fact, I was actually worried that I'd be deeper into the Shadow Curse lands and I would die because I don't have the stick. I have been given the crucial task to clear the entrance to Grimforge for future expeditions. Druselnir will follow once the entrance is cleared. As I make my way to the entrance, I cannot help but feel excitement. What might be found here that Catherick created so long ago, now sealed by the curse? Grimforge could hold untold treasures for the Absolute's uses. I will continue to explore and document my findings. The entrance is currently blocked by vines and rubble. Quite cursed. Explosive to do the job, though I'm not as experienced in such matters as I'd wish to be. I set up the explosives with care, though I admit I'm most afraid to detonate them. There is no telling what power these cursed vines hold, what might lie beyond, or whether I've even set things up correctly. Absolute. Protect me.
Here goes nothing.
Yeah, here goes nothing. This would be a very anticlimactic way for the series to end. If I just die to the Shadow Curse.
Those shadows. There's power coursing through them. Oddly familiar. Better stay on alert.
Okay. We're chilling.
Never seen darkness like this before. It's unsettling.
So,
Darkness or not, we need to reach Moonrise Towers.
the Blood of Lathander emits a light around it, which means I'm currently safe. You can also hold up a torch. Shadowheart is like immune to them, I think.
Something's wrong. I feel weak. Drained.
The shadows will not consume me. I am shielded by Lady Shah.
See?
Defender of the people.
Well, it doesn't have a torch.
Still in control. Just.
But I have one for him. There you go, Will. I knew I picked it up for some reason.
All's well that ends.
Alright.
Not as bad as it could have.
Again, the Blood of Lathander protects me. I don't know where we are.
What path lies before?
I haven't the faintest idea where we are. Huh. Maybe we should look on the map.
Hey, Shadi. Got a quick question about the best way to treat an infernal burn. Shaddy. Really?
Hearty? Shadsy? Or maybe just the fringe?
Shadowheart will do just fine, thanks. Love is making you fanciful.
Ooh.
You might be right.
I saw something...
This place is... heavy.
Yes. I saw something on, I think it was like Instagram or something, where someone went through all of the dialogue files and found out who agreed with each other the most. And it turns out Karlach and
that might be worth a look.
A himbo character from later in the game, but I'll try to recruit, agree like 95% of the time, which I thought was hilarious. Naturally, the characters who agree the least are Will and Astarion. They only agree like half the time. So, what's this? How's the sound? Oh dear. Made good progress in the mountains, seeing the curse for the first time, filled me with an awe and fear.
I know I say this every day. Something to do with the shadow curse? I truly hope this blight isn't spreading.
Great. I mean, Will interrupted me, but I was done reading. Let's go! You all need torches, but I have the blood of Lathander, the weapon of the Morning Lord himself. Okay. Oh. Is this really not counting? It really isn't, I don't think. Yeah, well.
Eyes open. Watch the shadows.
I am a goddamn genius. The curse has people legging it. A couple of idiots begged me to run back and grab their stuff, but the ring is my ticket to the city. The old man was desperate. Should have heard the sob story. Ellie May was his wife, love of his life, blah, 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 blah. He used to camp by her grave. Kind of weird, if you ask me. Anyway, she was buried with this family ring. It's deeper into the darkness. I'll grab it and be on my way. To you. Baldur's Gate better prepare itself, because with the two of us in the city, we'll wring every last cobber out of the place. Huh. Where's the ring, though? I don't know. I might be hinting at another item that's later in the act called the Ring of Everlasting Love. Oh, that's alarming.
The shadow's hunger is endless, it seems.
I like how the boar is red, but it's dead. Well, I'm sure there are better ways to approach this fight, but we're just going in. Let's go.
Stay together. Keep to the light.
Why sneak up like that, though, Solaire? You have disadvantage on stealth now.
Stop! Who's there?
Really? A servant of the Morning Lord stands before you. I do not wish to fight.
Not taking requests, love. Now put your hands up and walk over here. Slowly.
I don't really like taking orders. I perceived.
Jonas, move in.
I feel like he's going to shoot me on accident because he's so skittish. Oh. Well. Good job, bud.
Jonas! Jonas!
I'm here! Where are you?
Jonas? Can you see our torches?
I can't see anything! Something's wrong.
Follow my voice. Come back to the light.
Who's there? Meg? Is that...
Well. That's creepy.
There you are. Come. Join me.
Jonas.
Guards up, everyone. I'm not letting the shadows take anyone else today.
Harpers, you heard the man. To arms!
Karlak approves. Nice. All the mistakes that I made in the last episode are being corrected with her. Alright, well. Let's eat. Okay, this is a 95%. It'd be ideal if I kill this.
That's it.
Alright, we'll just have Will do a bolt that way. Yeet. Wow, her damage is still incredible. Unfortunately, the returning pike keeps equipping itself, so...
No holding back.
We'll have to, one... Is it one? Huh? Excuse me? While lightly or heavily scared, this unit gains ability to blend over the shadows become visible. Why can I not? Well. Well. This is odd. Okay, that works. Will work now? I don't know what was up with that. We'll do 2, and then, I don't know, just... Eat. Oh, my weapon's not equipped. That sucks. So I don't get any sparkles. I should have sent 3 at that. We'll aid our friend. Question mark friend?
Shit. The shadows took Jonas. Make every strike count.
Now, Jonas does have the temporarily hostile thing going on. So, I think it is possible to save him somehow. Boop. But on the note of saving people, there are a lot of items in this zone that I want. So, we'll have to keep that in mind as we explore. Excuse me.
Don't waste a step.
Oh, maybe I had to unequip my weapon first. Where's my shield? What? Alright, I'll stand here. Maybe I had to unequip the blood and re-equip it. I'm trying to be a G here. I hope Warding Flare doesn't have a cost. I don't think it does. It's not like a divinity thing. Wow, that hurt a lot.
The shot. Finish them off.
Well, let's go hug Solaire. Nice, nice. I told you, the Blood of the Thunder does work. Now, fun thing about our weapon that we equipped, or our armor, our heavy armor that we made in the Adamantine Forge.
Battle favors the fearless.
I think it's too far. I think I can just leave Shadowheart here. One of the funny things about it is that if somebody hits me, they are reeled, or go reeling. Yes. The Sorlock dream begins. And this zone is when it really will shine. Do I care? Do I want to try? No. Whatever. Shadowheart. Take him down. If I can find the Callous Glow Ring, or whatever it's called, pretty spicy.
On the move.
The item that deals bonus damage if something is illuminated. Because, like I said, Solaire is the illumination.
May the
Be
gods
gone,
take you first.
foul, cursed creature! Oh, there's one more. Oh, it's invisible. Well, if it comes closer to Solaire, I might be able to see it. You went away from the light. She'll bring you the light, though. Don't worry. You have a true champion of a teammate.
Find a route.
All right, my dear Karlach.
Handy.
Let's get to work.
Well done. Now we've got to move. I know a safe place. Give me your map.
Thank you. This safe place is going to be very important for us.
Keep your torch high. If you step into the shadows, you'll be felled in a heartbeat.
I'll follow in a moment.
Remember, stay in the light or you're done for. Harpers, move out!
I am the light. Alright. Give me my shield back, please. It was annoying. I didn't like that. And now we're back to 22 AC.
Need to find a way forward.
Delicious. What happens if I... Excuse me, speak with him.
In her former life, this girl played in the nearby woods. She was always the best at climbing trees.
Oh, right, yeah. They don't have loot. You see the memory of their pasts. I'm trying to think of what weapon I'd want for Will. I think he has the best weapon we can get right now. Emphasis on right now. Shadowheart.
I'm ready.
Miss, I'm immune to
Hello.
the
How tempting.
Shadow Curse.
Must lug my guts through
Wow.
this hell.
Totally worth it. Camp in the Shadow Curse lands. I feel like I should prioritize going to this other place before I just get off exploring.
Should my...
It is very important. Where are we going? Okay. Going to Last Light Inn. There's a lot going on here. Both good and bad. Both relevant and irrelevant. Is this where... There's an item I need here. Charming little egg. Okay.
Come on.
I might be able to lockpick this. Easy. No. I suppose more accurately, there's a lot of items I need here. But there's a specific Solaire item for his build.
Dead bird. The curse must have gotten to it.
Did you win the Arcana check? Not it. Okay, we'll keep looking. I only know that it's in like a broken house. Oh. Oh. Hit me. A single tier 3. I mean, they're never going to be able to hit me. Tier 3 spell slot can get rid of this, but do I want to do it that way? I could also fireball. I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast Fireball.
All right, Karlak, it's go time.
Ark doesn't really have an answer for this either.
Can't afford to let up.
Is it steel friendly? Fire if it explodes. Hurt everyone. Hurt everyone. Hurt everyone. Hurt everyone. Hurt everyone. Okay. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
On my way.
Was it worth using a tier 3 spell slot for that? Yeah, it was rewarding. I enjoyed it. Oh, hey.
This place is protected. Must be the refuge the Harpers spoke of.
There's a lot going on here.
Something must be keeping it at bay.
Yeah, I wonder what it is. The big light bulb, maybe?
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. He's with me.
Come.
Okay.
Jaheira!
Hello there. Well, this isn't a very nice greeting, is it? Just this once. I wish people would simply say hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Could you at least explain why you're doing this?
Absolutely. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind.
I see.
You should never have come here, true soul.
Ask that the Morning Lord lends you his aid.
Pathetic deception. I know who you really worship, true soul.
Stop! What are you doing? He's the one who saved us!
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
I'm all.
Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved one of my friends from a druid with a snake. Knows when to be discreet too. I pretty much trust him with my life.
A true soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible?
I mean, this... Karlak approves! Hey! I thought Shadowheart would disapprove. Oh.
What in the hells is that thing?
How openly do we trust Jaheira? I trust her quite a lot. She is the High Harper. We know a little bit about the Harpers. Alright.
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
To kill the Absolute. To destroy the Absolutant's lair, Moonrise Towers.
Then you found an ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Thank you, thank you.
Knocking around here, right?
All right.
It's for a good cause.
Where do we even begin? Well, we'll start by speaking with Garlek.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira.
You know her?
Not personally. I mean, I wish. She's an absolute legend. Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalsport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
That insight might have been more helpful if I came here when I came here the first time.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
Let's see where's. Okay. So, welcome to Quartermaster Tali. She is going to be very helpful for us because she sells on refresh La Bomba. Now, if things go south, La Bomba is my plan. I know a lot of people have killed pretty much every boss in the game with La Bomba. But, yeah, that's the plan. When doing damage with an unarmed attack, the wearer gains +1 bonus to their spell save DC until the end of the turn. On a successful saving throw against a foe spell, deal damage to them. Aha! Gain 1 level 1 spell slots. You're invested with the power of the meadows and woods and have the effects of barkskin, increasing your AC to 16. Advantage on constitution saving checks. That could be good. Increase your strength core would be good if I wasn't using items that set my strength to something. The Uranti Scale Mail. This is used in a lot of builds. Full dex modifier to your AC. Additionally, this armor does not impose disadvantage on stealth checks. Do I want this for Shadowheart? What are we at with money? I never thought I'd ask that question, but they fixed my exploit. The Incandescent Staff. Ranged spell attack +1. What does that mean? Okay. I think we'll just take the Uranti Scale Mill. It could be good. God, it's expensive, though. And we'll take the supply packs to go to camp. Cool.
Take care now.
Thank you. Off to camp you go. Okay. And then the Cloak of Protection is probably the cloak we'll be using for the whole game. It's very good. +1 AC, +1 saving throw. It's basically another Ring of Protection, and it will make me giga tanky. Like, I'm not sure if it's possible to get tankier than this. I'm sure it is. I'm sure we'll find something. That was the... Oh, dear. That was the first person we wanted to talk to. And again, La Bomba.
Hey, it's Dannon. Let's say hi.
Yes, this is the second person I want to talk to.
Karlak, I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, There's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
Which would you like to hear first, my dear?
The good news, obviously.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlach to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Oh!
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing!
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
Let's let Damon speak. This sounds important.
Fine. Well, go on then.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlach, but there's no two ways about it. Your engine is going to blow and I can't fix it. I'm not sure anyone can. It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane. Unless you return to Avernus for good, this thing is going to blow. Sooner rather than later.
But still, you can give me something that'll let me touch again, right? Safely.
Yes, but...
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please.
Did you hear what he said? Well, let's make this happen.
Well... all right. This shouldn't take long.
I hope she doesn't die. I know one of the complaints about Karlach was that her story doesn't really change no matter what you do.
Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
We don't get to see. You're watching a bit too intently.
There. So did it work?
Can I kiss her?
Only one way to find out.
Kiss, 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 kiss. Well, I touched her. Oh, yeah.
You're all right. No burns. Can we go to bed now?
Hold on, Karlach. There's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours... it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure.
Speak!
I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but... at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
We'll have to make the inevitable evitable then.
You read my mind. Thanks, Damon. Really. You've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck. Both of you. Look after yourself, all right? Glad you and...
Oh,
a makeshift Harper's fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you can use anyway. And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help.
What do you mean by interesting materials?
I hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove, for obvious reasons, but no one has earned my trust if not you. When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy. It should have been awful. But infernal metal is like a wild horse. Powerful, exuberant. It'll kill you if you lack technique. I can sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
I found this metal in a place called Grimforge. What do you make of it?
Absolutely. Rare to get your hands on this stuff. Well done keeping it to hand.
Did I? I had 2 adamantine chunks and I sold it, I think. But maybe not. Who knows?
There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
Thanks, bud. The flawed Hell Dusk armor.
Need anything?
I found material you could work with. What do you make of it?
It's perfect. Really. Just a moment. I'll be able to work this one quickly.
Okay. The flawed Hell Dusk helmets.
Need anything? Well, well, well. I knew I smelled something. And I know just what to do with it. One moment.
The perfect Hell Dusk armor comes from one of the game's latest bosses, and it's so good. I think it's literally the best armor piece in the game. It's probably what ours will be upgraded to. The flawed Hell Dusk gloves. So these are very good for Karlach, her current build. Your weapon attacks deal an additional 1d4 fire damage. Your unarmed attacks deal an additional 1d4 necrotic damage and can possibly inflict bleeding. However, this is a little bit of a trap, because this entire zone more or less is immune to necrotic damage. So it's pretty good. Honestly, I might take it. Where'd the other stuff go? Okay, here we go. When you are hit by a foe within 2 meters, it might take 1d4 fire damage. The flawed Hell Dusk helmet. The wielder has a +2 bonus to saving throws against spells. Constitution saving throws +1. Could be okay. Kind of want to see what. Where'd it go? What he had for sale.
Need anything?
Yeah. All right, bud. What do you got? Anything good? Anything worth my time? I'm not really seeing anything. He wasn't really on my list of people to look for stuff. The Sword of Life Stealing. On a critical hit, the target takes an extra 10 necrotic damage as long as it is not a construct or undead. You also gain 10 temporary hit points. That's fun. Not for us, but fun. Magical powers only function if it is bound to an Eldritch Knight or is a Warlock's pact weapon. Huh. That could be fun. Good. Fun. Yes. Alright, like I said, I don't think this guy has anything for me. I mean, the arrows are probably worth it. Oh, arrow transposition. It's pretty rare.
I'll be here if you need any.
Thank you. We send these arrows to Shadowheart, and then we'll finally talk to our lovely lady, who I'm sure has something very important to say.
This is the best day. The best day.
I'm so happy for you. For both of us, if I'm being honest.
Me too. Whenever you want to turn in, I'd love to take this whole touch thing for a test drive.
Absolutely.
I know we have important things to do, but we deserve a little sweetness too.
I cannot wait for tonight. I'm going to hold you as close as possible.
Oh man, I can't wait.
Could you imagine being Shadowheart or Will here? Like, could you two get on with it? Alright. Well. This guy's How much damage do these bombs do? That's quite a lot. Even on the lowest end, that's what, 60 damage? Alright, well. They may be wondering what this is all about. This strong ox here is a very special creature. And I think he's a reference to... Did they work if they're grouped up like that? I guess we're going to find out. I believe he's a reference to an older character from the Baldur's Gate worlds. So... But he possesses something I need. Desperately need.
Me. On I go.
So, we are going to drop the minor illusion to get Damon away from here.
Blood, this is heavy. It's for a good cause.
Enter turn-based mode.
Where am I needed?
And Will is going to blow this up. Fireball! Didn't go quite as I was hoping.
There's no time to waste.
Miss Shadowhearts?
I'd better do the talking.
I don't think I'll ever look at a Nox quite the same.
I don't think so either. So yeah, that wasn't really an ox. It was a...
Maybe I should...
Strange
No,
ox.
this is good.
And inside the strange ox is the Hat of Fire Acuity and the Shapeshifter's Boon Ring. One of those is important. One of them is not.
Breathe quiet. Move with care.
No time to waste.
They may be wondering,
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
why is everyone running away?
All right,
It's a great question. Why are there blast mines there? It's actually a better question.
time for a soft touch.
The pride of the gate.
Because even though
Ever onward.
that guy is a questionable entity,
Wanna dance?
I think they're still going to get mad at me. Cool. Oh, shit.
You were witnessed assaulting someone. You're headed for the cells.
Talk my way out of it. That was barely a scuffle.
You're free to go. This time.
Thank you.
But next time you won't be so lucky.
Okay. No! Huh. Well,
Well, well.
Okay. Good talk, everyone. Will, Godspeed. I think I can do this. And flee. Nice. Okay.
My faith will guide me.
Should have worn better boots.
All right.
At the ready.
Everyone's having a great time. Think we're all chilling. I'm gonna go back as just Solaire first. Because I believe he's the one that talked his way out. Actually, I don't know who talked their way out of it, but we'll have Solaire go back first.
Something's on my mind.
We instantly enter turn base because Will is dying.
Worth a try.
Cool.
Let's move. How much farther can
We're all chilling. No one's in any danger.
On my way.
In fact, we saved the world. Okay. Well, that got sketchier than I thought it was going to be. So, this is going over to Will, and this will be his hat through the entire video game. What this does is that whenever deal fire damage, we gain Arcane Acuity. Arcane Acuity makes it so that we have a +1 bonus to spell attack rolls and spell DC for each remaining turn. Reduce the duration by 2 for each time the entity takes damage. What this will allow us to do is it will allow us to attack with Scorching Ray, and then we will have almost a 100% chance to hold person or later on hold monster, which then will allow Karlach to crit on every single one of her flurry of blows as a monk barbarian. That was very important to our build, to our schemes. And now we're going to go meet some people.
Have to keep going.
Some more people. Push invisibility. Why is this not stealing?
Don't wander far. We need to talk.
Then we can talk. I thought... Oh, there he is. That's not Mole. This is, Mattis. This is Mole. There's Barkus as well.
Have a gander at the finest stock.
Do you still sell trash?
Like a good moment to talk.
Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlach?
I'm Solaire.
A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Maw demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa!
Ever heard of the Blade of Frontiers, kid? If you like monster smashing, you might be a fan of his work.
Who's that?
Ha!
A lovely chap. Didn't kick ass in the Blood War, but that's neither here nor there.
That's true. But he never got kidnapped by a devil either.
Oof.
Huh?
Sorry, kid. Look, forget about us begrudgers and bruisers. From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ah! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time.
Kidori looks up to you. That's nice to see.
It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece. I'd like to see him set up in a proper home in the city. Every kid deserves that.
Premium... Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
Got any stock for an extra special customer like me?
I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
Alright, fine.
This is a valuable piece, so it's gonna cost a lot. And that is the price isn't changing.
1,000? You drive a hard bargain.
Yes. That's my first negotiation. Here. Pleasure doing business with you.
I bet this is a useless thing.
Last Light's best bargains right here.
Alright.
In the market for something special?
Well, let's see what he's got, shall we? The fishing rod of alertness. Huh. When the wearer disengages, they also create a foggy cloud. Interesting.
Pleasure.
Okay. Jaheira? What's up?
Please, be welcome. Have a drink.
Oh, my gods.
To your very good health.
Medicine. $19.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jaheira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering.
Alright, drink the wine.
Bottoms up.
Karlach approves, Shadowheart disapproves. Couldn't I resist it anyway? I have like a gazillion constitution.
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
Nope. Cloud your thoughts with your madness? I don't want to say it's changed me for the better, but it is giving me powers I never had before.
Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I?
You can.
Good. Because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Who was, or is he?
General Ketheric Thorm. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
Hope is my speciality. How can I help?
Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword. Together, we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
Alright, sure.
Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too. Yet you selflessly offer to spend them fighting alongside us. I like you. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease.
True.
Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then,
We keep drinking wine when we meet.
How do I reach him? The towers are surrounded by shadows.
You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Okay. Nice. I think I'm back up to 4 inspiration. Oh, kitty. His Majesty. I have it on, right? Yeah, I do.
Hiss! I say hiss!
Hiss! Somehow this is an inspirational advantage? I don't know.
I see. Yes, perhaps you're right.
Ah! Good. I'd like it if we could have a civil discussion.
Fine.
Heard anything? Oh, I could use someone like you in my camp. Care to join?
I'd rather die.
Ha! How'd you get to this place?
It was quite straightforward. I slinked.
Know anything interesting around here?
Plenty of pointless banging about. The only highlight was when the cleric here promised me a bit of milk that is yet to materialize. My conclusion? She's a liar.
What's her name?
I call myself His Majesty.
Alright, that was funny. Never done that before. Alrighty. Let's, I wish... Oh, Gale's actually good at this game, isn't he? Oh well, we'll give it a shot.
Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Calimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
I like how he looked up at me.
Garbage! No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it!
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it! For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
Oh, damn. Would this even work? Oh, dear. I feel like I should say 2. I kind of wish it happens if the cleric thing works. I know the sleight of hand thing can work. Let's just go with the cleric thing. This should be fine. Nice. Be funny if this causes a loss.
My, the Thescan double counter gambit. Vicious. Exactly what I would have done.
Karlak approves. Nice.
How's that for Calimshan rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you?
Please don't do it.
What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Please let me smack this creep.
Her victory was hollow, of course. Frankly, I expected better of you. Did Maul ask to have your god win the game for her?
Ha! A god is quite handy when dealing with devils.
Oh, I promise on every treasure I own. You've never dealt with a devil like me before. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying, she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. It has such a rich history of abject tragedy. And tragedy, my friend, well, there's my bread and bloody butter.
Just stay away from Moll.
She won. She has a taste for it now. She'll be the one who comes to me. But enough about my lesser pursuits. Why bother with trifles when I'm in the illustrious presence of my very favorite client? Tell me, oh apple of my eye, how have you been? You don't have any gills to get green around yet, but you do look a little worse for wear in this light.
Leave me alone, Hellspawn.
All in good time, dear. See you soon.
I got 3 approvals in that one dialogue. Hey, Will, what's up?
A blushing apple begging to be plucked? Raphael's angling for the girl's soul.
Obviously. We need to warn her away from Raphael before it's too late. Maybe I guess with 1. If she's a minded team with Raphael, there's no changing it.
She's stubborn, yes. Bold as a lamb cavorting in a lion's den. But as ambitious as she is, Moll's no fool. One way or another, she'll see there's no winning Raphael's game, and she'll walk away.
Will she? For her sake, I hope you're right.
You've seen what happens when a bound soul reaches for freedom. I can't imagine what cruel penance Moll would pay if she were ever to resist that fell bastard.
Where'd she go? I'm gonna tell her to chill. So many people to talk to when you don't kill everybody. What a surprise.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
There she is.
Nice strategy back there. If we put our heads together, I bet you and me could make a tidy stack of coin in Baldur's Gate. But Raphael's offered me a partnership already, and it seems like a sweeter deal than throwing my lot in with you.
No, kid. No.
Alright, Cleric Persuasion. That's an odd combination of things. Raphael's a real, literal devil. These creatures care not for you, only for your soul.
You aren't joking. I kind of believe him more now than I did a minute ago.
One should consider all options before forming a battle strategy, not simply the easiest one.
There aren't any other options, soldier. Raphael said he could keep me and my kids safe, and that's that.
Her smile is broad, her eyes twinkling, her face the very picture of innocence. She's clearly lying.
But I haven't accepted nothing yet. Sounds like you're in deeper than I am.
I mean, it's about me, it's about your soul. What did he really offer you? Nice, barely made it.
He said he could get me and my gang to Baldur's Gate. I reckon he can do it too. Don't care what your law says. And also, when we get there, I'd be head of the Thieves' Guild.
And what happens to the current head of the guild?
I don't know, devil stuff. What matters is I can keep my kids safe. Everyone else has let them down, but I won't. Look, you saved us. Not knocking that. But after you left, Zevlor lost his nerve. Gave up the fight. I won't. Now there's no grove, no coin, no one taking us to the city. I'm not letting my crew get eaten by shadows. Maybe I'll make a deal, maybe I won't. But it'll be my choice, not the devil's, and not yours.
All right. I mean, I warned her. The insight said she's clearly lying, so...
One of the worst things about getting old. Watching kids make the same exact mistakes you made. And knowing there's absolutely nothing you can say to change their mind. Then again, Mole's a hell of a lot smarter than I was at that age. Maybe she'll figure it out.
She will. She's clever. Frighteningly so.
True enough. She'll go far in the city. We've just got to get her there safely.
Last night's best bargain.
Hello.
You're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they got you too.
Let's see. Oh! So, for the longest time, this attitude would be, negative because I did a, I did a thing. I don't know if... So, like, the idea was you do the trick. Party har har. And then... I never saved that one person today. You do the trick, and then you come here and you give her... It's like 2,000 gold or something. Makes her... happy enough that she'll talk to you. But hey... I see some familiar faces, but where's everyone else?
You don't know. Stars above.
No, I don't.
We were ambushed out in the darkness by cultists. We surrendered. That wasn't enough for them. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first. Then his tongue.
Oh dear.
Best bargains right here.
How did you survive?
Roland, of all people, saved us.
Wow.
He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here.
The apprentice wizard?
Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away.
Don't be shy.
Along with
Have
the
a
others.
gander at the finest stock.
Roland isn't taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going?
She's not going to like my answer. Oh. I thought there was going to be a cleric option with, like, Lathander, but just one step at a time.
You make it sound so easy. But I'll try.
Premium
You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit.
Don't worry. I'll find them.
Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful up there. All right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
Now, the whole reason I saved her was for this very moment. Well, this very quest line. This gives the best robe in the game for what we're doing with our little Sorlock individual.
Go.
So, Will's going to be very important to our schemes.
Patience.
Oh.
He may know a way through the curse.
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet.
Hello again.
Floric.
Will? Gods, please, no. The Blade of Frontiers was supposed to be my secret weapon. We believe the cultists have taken your father to Moonrise Towers. I don't suppose you found a way in?
What's with the fellow in the cot?
Isobel cleared this place, and he just appeared. We think he's staying at the inn when the curse fell, which means he's been trapped inside for a century.
Oh.
Beggars believe he's alive at all. Hopefully, he'll come round. Tell us something useful about getting through the shadows. Right now, he seems to have little more to him than a refrain from some song or other.
I'd like to talk to him.
Wouldn't we all? I'm not even sure he's fully conscious, but feel free to say hello. Maybe a new face will inspire him. Unfortunately, I won't be here when he comes around. I'm heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit. That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
Huh?
Gortash, as in Enver Gortash. Last I knew, he was a minor player in city affairs.
A lot's changed since you left Baldur's Gate, Will. Gortash has gained considerable influence since then.
Huh. That name is sickeningly familiar.
Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch. It's no wonder he earned the title. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives, except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance.
Okay.
Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
Alrighty.
Flame Color. That's your name, isn't it? Art Color? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
The name mentioned Nathaniel. Who's that?
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and over, ever since we found him.
Let me have a look.
If you know how to get through to him, don't hesitate.
Try to commune with the man's soul. Nat 20? Nat 20.
The tether connecting this man to his soul is stretched taut. You follow it, wading through inky shadows, his soul wandering in a dark space. He isn't just lost, but he has lost an object, something dear to him. The vision fades.
His mind lingers in the Shadowfell, but perhaps it can be returned. We need to remind him who he is. Some personal effects, maybe.
Look closer, Tim. There may be something that you missed. With my vast intelligence, thanks to this hat I'm wearing.
His fingertips sport calluses and toughened skin, as if from manual labor, or playing a stringed instrument, perhaps.
Right.
Wait! Take this letter. It was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but it might help.
Oh, okay. Maybe I should have asked about personal effects then.
parchment there. Looks official.
Alright. Art Scholar, rank Flame, to obtain information about current activities in Moonrise Tower and its environs, headed by Catherick Thorm of the region's ancestral Thorm family. Take lodging in the Last Light Inn and begin investigation in the local House of Healing. Reports indicate corruption, but no corroboration has yet been obtained. The region's Thorm family are long-sitting devotees of Selûne, but rumors indicate a Sharan enclave might be gaining momentum. Investigate and report. Okay.
So Gortash is a lord now. I'd like to clap eyes on this steel watch of his. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. She got a test subject for her infernal engine. I never found out what he got. This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick.
A man like that has no place in power.
No. But they always seem to get it, don't they?
True. Probably should have said the last thing, but that's okay. Speaking of, how is she doing? Oh, Karlach. Exceptional. Thrilled with me and very easily convinced. Is that the highest? It is. Cool. Okay. Trying to think if there's anything else here that I need to interact with. I don't need to look for Roland. I also know there's some sketchy stuff up here. For me, huh? Okay.
Have a gander at the finest stuff.
I think we're looking just for Isobel. Alright, sure. I might have a fight here, I don't remember. I've seen this like maybe once in a video that I played for like 5 minutes. So, time for science. Shadowheart, also you have to keep your mouth shut. Okay? Very fancy magic. You okay?
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isobel. Pleased to meet you.
To see another so in touch with divinity is rare. You have my thanks, Selûnites.
And you mine. Not many comprehend the task of steadfast faith.
Are you faring all right? It cannot be easy holding a lone candle in such great darkness.
All things in her strength. That's how the old litany goes, after all. Our Lady has granted me the ability to protect these people. It isn't a permanent fix, but it's what we've got. Speaking of, you must be here for the protection spell, yes?
Correct. Thank you.
The blessing falls uneasily over your tainted body. You can't help but dream. To kill her would destroy all of Last Light. You yearn for it so deeply.
No.
It hurts. Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier.
Ha! Lathander's favor and Selûne's protection. Darkness does not stand a chance.
Our Lady has always admired the Morning Lord. Let's hope you prove her right.
I
While
hope
you're
to.
busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Uh-oh. Oh, I hope this doesn't mess anything up.
Hello, Isobel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself.
What are you?
True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketheric, alive.
Probe his thoughts for more information. I'm surprised it's in a tadpole check. It is low, though. So, maybe it is. What do I know?
A haunting face swims into your mind's eye, its instructions vivid in your mind. Nothing is more important than bringing the girl alive.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Marcus is trying to kidnap you, Isobel. We're gonna need to fight our way out of this one.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketheric will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isobel.
There's a lot of undead.
Moon Maiden, guide my hand.
It is
With
possible.
Isobel dead, the whole sanctuary will be flooded with blood. A far finer future than her taken alive.
Please don't.
Come along, Isobel.
Are we all surprised? Moon Weaver's Prayer. No, I was just being silly. Alright, well. Take an action to unequip this. I hope not. Because we're going in. Do I rage? No. I don't need it. Oh. Alright. I can't tell who's going next because of this thing, but... How? Oh, God. So about my bomb plan. I think that all just fell through. Shit.
Isobel! No! What in the nine hells happened?
Marcus is a true soul. He said he was taking Isobel to Ketheric Thorm.
God spare us. Ketheric was planning our demise all along. Listen closely, for there's very little time. Even if last light falls, your mission does not change. You must find Ketheric Thorm. And you must kill him. As impossible as that task sounds, there must be a way to break the spell that makes him invincible.
There are secrets in this ancient waste hidden from... But hark. Something stirs.
I don't know how this is going to go. But there are a lot of quests I wanted to do that were based on this place. Wow, they were brutal.
It's happening. They'll all be taken by the shadows. Only by the grace of Isobel's spell will we be spared the same fate. We cannot hesitate. Not even for those we knew. Those we cared for. They're no longer who they were. Steel your hearts and steady your hands. To battle!
Well. Okay. The enemy is surprised. Not me. Okay. I'm tilted. Nope. I clicked the wrong one. Well.
My turn.
I mean, target is too far. I'm gonna pick him up and throw him. Okay, fine. Gonna pick her up and throw her there.
Good idea, Karlak.
No holding back.
Yep.
Finding my way.
Oh, I'm out of spell slots. Okay. I'm trying to think. I don't think there was literally anything I could do. Fine. I hope Alfira is still alive. I have to kill everybody. She's dead. Fuck! Well.
Best be on my way.
I have never seen her die that fast.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
Wow, an ice storm. Holy shit. Oh, Damon is evil. Okay. I did all of that. It is possible to stop that from happening if you can find... I don't know how you messed with the 90 to 95%. It is possible to find Marcus first. Okay. And stop him somehow, but I don't know how. I kind of just expected that they wouldn't kill Isobel like that harshly. You know? Okay, well.
Finding my way.
Why is this unequipping my weapon? Hmm. I suppose I could use dash as my main action.
I'm coming for you.
to just like run around. There's a strategy that uses this with oh, okay.
Serene she might seem, but nature has fangs.
The Tempest Sorcerer. I wonder if it's possible to save the Shadowfell then. I mean, Solaire's a little preoccupied. Damn it. And because it's honor mode, of course, this is Iron Man, there's no save filing. Which is definitely something I would do if I could. Gonna be hit twice. It's fine. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm so sad. Critical miss at 90%. Well. Okay, you can equip your... Oh, it takes an action to do that, doesn't it? Well, Solaire is keeping them occupied. Just rolling? No.
With haste.
Hit me and go reeling. Or don't. There you go. I have no idea what happens now, actually. Helping out Shadowheart like a G. Lathander's Light's doing a lot of work here against all these undead. You miss. I don't know how you missed Will. Does the... No, she doesn't. I think there's a merchant
This
in
is my happy place.
In the tower that sells bombs as well. I hope. That's kind of my entire plan. Hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Will protect me.
Will it?
On the victor's path.
Anyway, the robe I was supposed to get from Alfira
Concentrate.
adds your constitution modifier to your cantrips. So it quite literally makes Eldritch Blast one of the most powerful spammable abilities in the game. It's very good. Exceptional even. I would have liked to have it.
Light on my feet.
I'm gonna need a hug from Karlach after all this. Oh, here's the weld shape.
The blade will not bend.
Where is this character?
No time to waste.
Okay. I don't think he can kill her, unfortunately. In this turn.
Ready.
Actually, don't think he can kill her in general. I mean, I have Vicious Mockery. Doesn't need line of sight or anything. I'm not close enough,
What's
apparently.
this?
There might be something here.
Go on.
Very nice. Be great if you return to me, thank you. Return to me. Okay. Ooh, one shot, one kill.
Can't slow down.
Hell, you're not dead yet. You get 3 actions. 4 actions? No. There are 2 giant creepers. Got it. That's the problem. I tried to help you out, Will. Ow. Why doesn't Shadowheart have the AoE heal? Great question. I don't know. What's the disadvantage? I'm assuming a tree is weak to fire. Okay.
It's my blood. Got it.
You. Yeet. Well, I got a lot of experience for this. This isn't even gonna kill it.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Into the bloody fray.
I didn't really mean to attack it. I wanted to run in there and then attack whichever one survived, but well.
It's all over. They're all gone. My brave ones, my friends, my Harpers. I led them here. To this.
I am truly sorry. I feel like she would like it if I said 2, but I am really sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen at all. I had so many plans and schemes for this place surviving.
But you live. A single green leaf holding fast on a tree ravaged by winter.
Well, more leaves than one. You're still alive as well.
Yes. I adorn the crown of the Oak Father still. And as long as I do, there's an ever so slim chance I could make it back to Baldur's Gate. If I can warn the Dukes an army of absolutists is on the march, perhaps the city still stands a fighting chance.
The fight is here, with Ketheric. Join my camp, and when the time comes, we will face him together.
That proud determination of yours should shame me. But it heartens me instead. Pull aside the curtain of years, and I can see myself echoing your resolve. Very well. I'll join you. And when Ketheric falls, I'll be there. For us, for them, And for the ones we love back home.
Why is this stealing? Anyone want to enlighten me on that?
What a day.
Fucking hell. Damon! No! How could we let this happen?
I didn't have a turn. He must have gotten caught in the crossfire.
There shouldn't have been crossfire here. This place was supposed to be... I don't know. Safe. Safe enough, at least. Damon was good. He was kind to me. He deserved better than this.
May he rest in peace.
He better be peaceful as all hell right now. If good people have to die, there better be something really fucking lovely on the other end. A girl can dream, right?
Yeah. Oh, so many storylines just died.
What's in here?
I got the staff. Oh, this is so bad. I got this one. Oh. I know we were just talking about him resting in peace, but shall I steal from him? Take his stuff one last time.
Best be on my way.
I saw people alive in the cutscene, but aren't they all dead? They look all dead to me. There's a recommendation to get the... Is Barkus dead as well? Who was in here? Sorry, His Majesty. He is dead. God damn it. Do you have the robe on you? Of course not. I mean... No one's using this, right?
Flick of the wrist.
So, as the Dark Urge, we saw some of the hints. She's one of the characters that you kill, or can kill. Oh, Roland was over here. Damn, he has a storyline I wanted to see as well. So Mole got taken away by the things. I wouldn't be surprised if...
That might be worth a look.
Where deals cold damage also create... Whatever. If she makes that deal because she was taken away. Meanwhile, just get a 10-day go. That blasted Soul's Keeper won't accept my papers. Oh. We'll meet that character. I was looking around for that guy. Because like I said, I'm pretty sure you can prevent that if you talk to him. And you can, like, infer that he's a spy or something. What's this? You're considered a construct. Your weapon attack rolls have advantage and you have resistance to lightning damage. Is that how you use that weapon? The weapon from... Guy in the Underdark? Location of interest. Wilburn likely taken by force. Interview unsavory elements known and unknown. I will find him. Dear blank. Wilburn's name. Oh. And then there's a bunch of numbers. Steal. Okay. Yeah, I'm stealing from all these dead people. Well. This place is important too. I wonder what this could be. I wonder if this still works.
That's curious.
It is curious. If you know what this place is for, right here. Tell me if it still works. I think it does. Based on what I know, it should still work. What I know is quite limited.
Victims of the Shadow Curse. At least they were afforded a burial.
Yeah, compared to everyone else who died. Open grave. Well, team, we are wounded, beaten, bruised. And things have not gone according to plan. In fact, a lot of plans were just ruined right now by that. But perhaps we can finish in one ever so slightly moment of peace. Nope, guess not. Oh, you are not who I was expecting.
Playtime's over, pet.
I'm not your pet.
Oh, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting him out.
If this devil is so powerful, how do they manage to get captured?
Will, your playmate's wasting precious time. Let's see about getting his priorities fixed. Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
We'll rescue your assets on one condition.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
You end Will's pact and go your separate ways.
A doubtful Will catches his breath, but says nothing, and your connection fades.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
My oh my. We could always let the cult leader infect the assets. I bet they'd make a loyal thrall.
Incredible. You actually think you hold the winning hand? Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul bearer's fulfillment of related obligation. Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
Well, that was fun. I've never seen this before. Everyone wants to have a chat. Oh god, everyone wants to have a chat. I was kind of joking when I said that. Well, shall we start with the vampire, who we haven't spoken with in some time?
You know, I feel a connection between us. Like we're Two souls, walking the same path. Every step we walk trails blood. Killing is an instinct for us. I respect you for that.
I didn't think you liked me at all.
How could I not? We're both veritable terrors on society. But with all the effort we put into wanton brutality, don't you think that we could be more? Just think, how many others are walking around infected with these parasites? Hundreds? Thousands? And they're not just goblin trash. There are powerful people in the worm's thrall. Whoever's waiting for us at Moonrise Towers controls it all. But if we can take that control from them, imagine the power we'd wield.
It sounds like fun until we all turn into mind flayers.
That's just the thing. If we control the parasites, then we can order them not to change us. All the power, with none of the tentacles. I'm just saying, there's an opportunity before us. If we can control the tadpoles, we can keep ourselves safe and enjoy a little world domination on the side. You can't tell me that doesn't sound fun.
I'll consider it.
Do. It's not often the universe hands you something like this. We'd be fools to squander it. Of course, this all assumes we live long enough to find this, moonrise. But I'm feeling optimistic.
I don't remember this one. Or him saying that. I thought it was going to be something else. Alright, Karlach's last. Because you leave the best for last.
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow. Misora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue. Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the Blade stands for. Such an asshole.
I thought you were supposed to hunt devils. Doesn't this violate your contract?
The same thought crossed my mind. I'm only to hunt the infernal, the demonic, and the heartless. But nowhere was it stated that I can't help one. Either we find it, or I'm made a mindless blob clawing at demons on the front line of the Blood War.
Ha! So you're bound to be a lemur no matter what.
Yes. Unless Misora actually fulfills her promise and sets me free. I always knew what my future held, and I know I chose right. Thank you for sticking your neck out for me. I mean it. But I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. I can feel Misora scheming, plotting. She won't let me go without making a fuss. Trust me on that.
Okay. Wait, why can I tell Will Isobel is no more? I want the light. Well, there's something more important first.
God damn it! Why did it have to be Misora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse?
Well, if we don't help, Misora will turn Will into a lemur. Could you live with that?
Look, Will's happiness is my happiness.
Please don't say that.
I'd sooner see myself a lemur than him. But it's a bad idea to play games with the devil. You never win. Not ever.
I agree. Alright, now down to the important thing.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Why can I say this? Is this because of the Dark Urge? Anyway, you got your second upgrade. How does it feel?
Incredible. Like I'm really alive. Like we can finally be real. I can be close to you now, without fear, without thinking too hard. We can just be.
Mm-hmm. I've never been more excited for anything in my life.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Yeah.
Hey, you.
Aye. I'm worried about what Damon said about your engine. To get you back to Avernus, it's going to blow.
Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the Hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing.
True. It wouldn't be forever. Just return long enough for us to find a solution.
You heard Damon. There is no solution. It's hell or bust. I choose bust. But I don't want to talk about this now. I've been given a huge gift. I can touch the people I love for the first time in a decade. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that. Please.
All right, Karlach. I'll leave it alone. For now.
Thanks, soldier. I just want to celebrate this. At least for a little.
So, we're not gonna do it.
What are you thinking about?
You. Okay. Is Jaheira here? She's not. Hey.
I won't have a word. The shadow curse is upon us. As foul as I remember it. Perhaps even worse. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands.
Yeah, how? I found a flame fist to escape the Shadowfell, but he's dead.
Poor soul. But in truth, if I had to choose between death and the Shadowfell, I'd choose death. Perhaps there's still a way to learn something from him. The dead can't deny their knowledge if asked the right question.
Oh, okay. All right, sure. Sure thing, bud. All right, well, good news for the monetization of this video. I guess there's no badonkadonk. Or is there? Use the bombs I bought too. Hi.
Supreme Kithrak, has Vlaakith sent you to slay me with your own blade?
I've not come to kill you, Lae'zel. I've come to aid you.
What?
Don't trust him.
Skakek Kier Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
All right, Lae'zel. It's all you.
Speak. My ear is yours.
I know you carry the astral prism, Lae'zel. Within it lies the seed of Vlaakith's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlaakith's demise? Skaketh! I should run you through for suggesting it.
Are you talking about the person inside? Do you know who that is?
If they have not said, they must have good reason, and I won't be the one to betray them. But the one inside's chosen you as an ally, protects you with their power. That very power will be the end of Vlaakith's tyranny. The Prism's tenant must be let loose. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Sharess's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people. Lae'zel, together we will break our chains and be Vlaakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, just still Kithrak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel, every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaith-Isk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness. You flood me with this heresy. I will hear no more of it.
He speaks true of the Zaith-Isk. Need to trust him. Approve, approve, approve. Nice.
I served Vlaakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles, yet she names me her Sharlak. Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
Lae'zel, I see Talakma Gear in you, sister in freedom. Together, we will be our people's light. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle, or slip away.
Okay.
I should go. Vlaakith's gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust. Keep the astral prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
Okay. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with that. Exactly. You stop my rest. Very rude.
Vlaakith Kosivim Chrath Crashed. Only in Vlaakith may we find light. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu's slate. But they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem. Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlaakith. Forsake Vlaakith, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, if Tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlaakith. She has sinned against me.
Obviously. What does Ascension entail exactly?
Ascension is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. Long ago, the Geich enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war, until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Geich and take its head. Then, we speak the rite of Ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlaakith, in Tunarath, City of Death. We are honored with an eternal home in the Astral, celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. Or so I believed.
Alright.
Yes. I'd like time to think.
Think all you want.
We'll meet Kithrak Voss at Chares's Caress in Baldur's Gate. Until then, be vigilant. Vlaakith's eyes are upon us.
Wow, there's a lot. I'm alarmed. I don't want to press the Shadows are Victorious to anybody. Final chance, Karlach.
So we're going to meet Voss in the city, are we? Set the tenant of the prison free? This is all very, I don't know. I like a good caper, but I'd long for a tiny bit of status quo now and again.
Huh. Alright. I'll ask her about the...
What are you thinking about?
You. What's like to not touch anyone?
Sad. I couldn't let myself feel sad in the Hells. Letting my guard down would have been a death sentence. And letting, say, a Cambion near me would have been disastrous. I thought it best to just keep my distance. But loneliness that deep gets into the marrow. Now that I'm here, among friends, I can feel it burning out of me. Little by little. Step by step.
Alright.
Let's see what this does.
Now then, back to bed. Alright, well. That's that. Sleeping in the dark. The cleric is dead. But our mission remains unchanged. I'm glad I at least got her engine cooled off first, but... And I think... I'm sure his story continues, but I think the Helldusk creation stuff is kind of like the end. I don't know, I'm sure he has something in the city, but nothing ever does go according to plan, does it? What a welcome to Act 2, huh? Thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, even with the very unfortunate mishap. I have a few things to attempt to recalculate with Will, but hey, all in due time. Thank you to the patrons and the channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you'd like to see a map channel, feel free to join the Discord in the description down below, and I will see you next time.